Hey guys, what's up? Today we have something really cool. I have yet to shoot this, so this would be the first shots out of the Victra, right? Victra, like victory. Victra-12 shotgun suppressor from Yankee Hill. I'm very excited about this because I don't know. I do not know what to think. From things that I've read, I've seen videos and I've read things that shotguns just don't suppress well. But then you see people shoot them and you hear people talk about them in other forums and things, and they say they're great. So I'm excited to see for myself how this guy sounds. Let's get into it. All right, so for today, we only got a little bit of ammo. This is not a full review. This is a first shots, first impressions kind of thing. We're shooting 12 gauge Federal field loads. These are going 1,200 feet per second. So these are going supersonic, so it probably will be loud. I'm guessing it will be loud. And I do not have the pin set or the rod set to make this guy shorter. So he's in full length configuration. I think he's about a foot long or something like that. You want to go look up specs, you can go look up specs. I'm not going to give that in this. This is a first impressions video. So it is a little bit heavy, and we are shooting this on, is this like a 28-inch shotgun? This thing is huge. This thing is very, very large. You do need to have a specific for choke pattern choke mount on here, because obviously this guy has to be threaded. Something has to be threaded for this to be mounted. This reminds me of like a Civil War musket kind of thing, but that's okay. I don't mind. If it works well, I really don't mind at all. And we got a lot more cool stuff coming up as far as suppressors go for shotguns. So anyway, you do get this little tool. You need this little tool here because, wow, you can pretty much see it. If I put it on my foot, you can really see what's going on. You have a little, kind of like a locking ring collar, whatever. And you need to loosen that up, if I can get it. Oh, he's tightened down all the way. That's why. Huh. There we go. All right. To time it, you need to time it. I guess you don't have to time it, but the benefit of this suppressor, and the reason it has that weird funky look to it, is that you should be able to use your sights, at least get close to being able to use your bead sight. That's why this guy hangs down low and it's not fully round like some other cans out there. So you should be able to see over the top a little bit easier. That's the idea anyway. So this guy is not shot wet. I don't have it wet, but these are 12 gauge. I have to back up about a mile to get this whole thing in here. But let's see how it sounds. First shots. Here we go. Well, that's nice. I thought this was going to be really loud. It is an extremely long barrel, but that's not bad. If I shoot steel, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh. No ammo in there. Well, that ain't bad at all. Now, granted, I don't think you would get any longer than this as far as having a host. And I have a host coming, a shotgun coming, that should be considerably shorter. And if it sounds even half as good as that, I'd be very happy. Let's shoot a little bit more. Let's shoot a little bit more. We didn't bring a whole lot of stuff out because I really didn't think this thing was going to be that quiet. I'm actually pretty impressed with this. I did not think I was going to be impressed. Because again, everything that I've read, a bunch of places that I've read, they're like, shotguns, they just don't suppress well and they're loud. And you look at videos, when it comes across in the video, it sounds like it's loud. It sounds thunderous and boomy, to be honest. They don't sound that good in videos, but this is great. I just finished shooting up some 5.56 suppressor videos, and those definitely have a louder boom crack stuff going on to it. This one's nice, man. Okay, let's do this thing. Now, I could definitely see this. This would be fantastic if you were dove hunting. I don't know about turkey hunting. Maybe. It's kind of long. You got to be really, really careful. Hunting out of a stand at all, or duck hunting. You got to keep the barrel out of the water anyway. Dang it. Okay, so here, just shoot some. I don't know. What are we going to shoot? That's nuts. I think that is nuts. See what's going on? Some of these here targets. Well, that's all she wrote. Oh, I got one more. One more. Do we have any kind of a... Let's do something cool. I don't know. I can't do anything cool. Throw some of these shotgun shells in the air. Probably won't even be able to see it, but let's try it. No, totally missed it. But that was cool. Okay, so I am color me impressed. I did not think this thingy was going to work that well, this thingy. I really didn't think it was going to work that well. That is, for me, that's absolutely hearing safe. I'm not ringing my bells. There's nothing going on as far as that goes. And it's I want to say it's running. This is not semi-automatic or anything. But that is very pleasant. If you were into, you could absolutely use this for like coyote hunting. Like I said, dove hunting. We don't even do that up in Alaska, but when I was in Oklahoma, we did a lot of that. And this would have been fantastic for that. You just sitting around by a pond waiting for the doves to come in. Duck hunting, I do really want to use this season later at the end of the year for duck hunting because that would be really cool. It is a little heavy. And I was fully prepared to say it's heavy and loud, so I'm not impressed. It's heavy, but it's quiet, so there's a massive trade-off there. Again, can't wait to put this on a shorter host because I think that would really make it worth it if it stays quiet. If it stays quiet. And hopefully at some point too we can get those pin sets and adjust the length on here. Because if it's very quiet, full length, then take a couple baffles out, take some of that weight out, and just might get a little louder. It will get a little louder. But yeah, anyway, that's my first little impressions of this guy. I'm impressed. My impressions are that I am impressed. He worked way better than I thought he was going to do. Not perfect, because he's heavy, but he worked way better. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on this massively huge system? Let's go talk about it in the comments.